Hi guys! Merry Christmas! Belated Merry Christmas! I'm gonna wait for a couple people to get on. Hello! Excuse me. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. Hey Pam! How are you? Oh my gosh, I bet you had a hectic Christmas cooking for everyone. I hope it was more of like a buffet where everyone brought something. Hey Cindy! How are you? I don't know about you guys, but I felt overwhelmed. Hey Dal, how are you? All my favorite people are on here. Oh my gosh. I saw some pictures of your homes. Cindy, Dal, and Pam, obviously. Maria, how are you? How's your mom? I'm good. I think I might be getting a little bit of a cold from my nephew who gave it to my brother-in-law, my dad, and maybe a little bit from my dad to me now. And but other than that, I'm good. I'm just super casual today. I've just got like my fleece on, and guess who needs to be picked up? Yes. So I just wanted to say, happy belated Christmas to everyone. And let me catch your guys' comments. And I want to know what you all got. And it's really nice here. I think it's only 60 degrees today, which is really nice, but it's a little windy. I'm fine with that. I don't like the rain. If it's windy and rainy, I hate it. Let's see. Sudoku and just relaxing after Christmas. You're playing Sudoku? Sudoku? How do you say that? I'm relaxing too. I feel exhausted. It is sunny here. I'm so thankful. It was sunny on Christmas. Sorry, the old doggy in the background. Okay, Sudoku. Sudoku. Okay. What is that game, Maria? That sounds fun. Look at this little guy. He's getting scratched on his face because he keeps bothering one cat. Some decorations for New Year's. Oh, how fun! Pam, I know. I'm actually not going to do anything this year. Well, normally I stay home, but last year I had a few people over. And I'm not this year, so I'm just relaxing and making appetizers for myself. Oh, a number game. Oh, okay. Is it like Uno? Kind of like Uno? Look, he got a couple of scratches on his nose. Can you guys see that? From Picasso. Because he won't leave Picasso alone. Picasso is one of those cats. Oh, you won't be here. I know you're going to the cabin. So that must be, what's that mountain range called? I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about. Because one of my roommates lived up there and then came back down. Hey Barb, how are you? Got my little terror. Look at his scratches on his nose. That's from Picasso, my Kit Kat. She does not like him because he bothers her. Lake Arrowhead, yes, that's the one. It sounded so beautiful up there, quite honestly. I know. I don't know what it is with her, but he won't leave her alone. So he deserves little scratches, but they're so fine, the scratches. Oh, you hit 800 subs? Oh, that's awesome, Barb. Good for you. Everyone seems to be doing really good lately. Oh, you want him? No, I'm just kidding. Everyone seem to be doing really good, and oh, really, Pam? Wow, and that's her second house, huh? Oh, you did? Oh, that's awesome, Barb. I'm so glad. So Barb does jewelry, Pam jewelry and collectibles, right, Barb? And Pam from Creative Homescaping does, she does like I do, you know, decor. She does more house managing, great ideas. She bought a bunch of stuff from Lowe's, and she had great ideas for what to use those items for. So a lot of decor, a lot of, you know, house planning and tablescapes, decor, keto recipes, which are awesome. Pam is from Creative Homescaping. Yeah, hey Anna. I'm sorry, I just assume everyone knows who Pam is. Barb is from Going on Grumpy. Pam is from Creative Homescaping. Anna is Anna. Cindy is Cindy. And who else is on here? I don't think anyone else with the channel. But I thought I would show you guys what I got. We did a very minimalistic Christmas, and I'm so thankful we did that. Anna, you're Anna. So we said, you know, not to spend that much on one another, and my sister always kind of goes overboard a little bit. Oh, that's nice, Barb. Yeah. Oh, sorry, hold on, let me clear this out. Oop. Oh, now it won't let me. Okay. It's a Facebook chat that keeps popping up. I hear a meow. That is Meatball. She is in heat again. Oh, hi, Davita. I thought you might be working today, so I didn't want to bug you. Shh. Meatball she's the only female cat that I have that is not fixed. And I need to go get her fixed. But she's so teeny tiny, I don't want to take her to where I get the rest of the cats fixed, because I think they over anesthesia, you know that word, you know what I'm talking about. Put them down, too much anesthesia, and all the kitties that are small that I get there get so sick from it for days, and I have to keep them for a few more days, and then I release them. Davita has her channel, Davita Lane Creates, that's the name of her channel. Yes, I did have a good Christmas, and I hope you all had a good Christmas. I was a little stressed in the beginning because my dad wasn't feeling good. Hey, Dia. Dia is Immortal Hourglass. I know, Davida, I have a few more videos of yours to watch. Like, I watched most of them, but I need to watch a bark heart and one other one. And, but we kept it so simple, you guys. You know what my dad and I did for Christmas Eve? He wasn't feeling so great because he's sick. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to make a soup. And, so I did, like, I know my glasses are giving off a glare. Oh, I kind of need them. Okay, I don't have my contacts in today. But, so I made a curry, really spicy curry by accident. It just didn't have any heat to it. So I was like, okay, let me get these. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. She's very loud for a tiny cat. She weighs, like, 5 pounds, but she's so lanky and small, petite, just like her mother. And so I made an Indian curry, yellow curry coconut soup, and I ended up having to put more coconut milk into it because I know we're always talking food, huh? It seems like every chat. And that was really delicious. And we had it, so I picked out the chili pieces for my dad, but sometimes it's good when you have a cold because you can't taste. So we had that over rice or egg noodles, whatever, you know, you wanted, just my dad and I, and it was delicious. And then we were both saying, oh, we should have had crostini bread with it to dip in it, you know, but that's all we really had. It was so chock full of veggies, it was vegetarian, and it was so good. It was so good. And I still have a little bit left, and I'm going to throw some shrimp in it for today, for dinner. And then for Christmas Day, I went to my sister's, and she had tamales. Come on over, Dia. I love soups too, Maria. And this was like a hearty, chunky curry soup, you know. You guys have a lot of good curry in London too. My good friend Chai, who used to be one of my tenants, is in India visiting his parents, and we've been talking back and forth, and he keeps telling me all the wonderful food. I'm like, oh my gosh, please stop. But so for Christmas Day, we had a bunch of vegetables. Maria is from London. Oh, you're sick of turkey? You know what you could do with your turkey is put the pieces of turkey into your curry. I just put a bunch of coconut milk, turmeric, curry, some other spices like paprika and fresh garlic. Oh, it's so good. Parsley. If I don't have parsley, then I put fresh cilantro. I put like green onions, and I leave the bottom part, you know, about that much of the bottom. And Dal doesn't have a channel, but she should. Dal has amazing decor, by the way, but she doesn't have a channel, and I keep trying to tell her she should. She's awesome, and she cooks well, and she makes beautiful decor. Bye, Cindy. I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye, Davida. I'll talk to you later, because I want to know what we're doing for the new year. Dal, you're so amazing. Anna, I think you want a channel too, and I think you should. But anyways, so we had tamales. My beans that I make from scratch, they're more of like that, not refried bean, but like a loose bean from they're called Kova beans. They're kind of like a white bean. And Cindy should have her own channel too, by the way, but she doesn't. She does gorgeous stuff. I made that, and I made a chili relleno casserole. It's all vegetarian. Then I made some Christmas muffins that had chocolate chips in it and Christmas sprinkles, and then I don't put frosting on mine. I don't like frosting. So I put like, what is it called? Sprinkled some powdered sugar on it. And I made homemade fudge. I made homemade Reese's peanut butter cups. And then that was it. Anna, my dad and I made homemade tamales last year. It was our first time doing it homemade. My mom always made them homemade, but we never had. So we made them last year, and oh my God, they were so good. I filmed a haul yesterday without makeup. I didn't feel like getting makeup. I know how you mean. I feel like, oh God, I'm so tired. Pizza sounds good too, though. And so then my sister did the tamales and some veggies, and we did like a fresh, she made a poutine, which is like sliced vegetables, and then you bake it and roast it, and you put Gruyere cheese and melt it down into it. That's really delicious. And what else? They made a prime rib, which was disgusting for me because I felt like that cow was still bleeding. Oh, Pam, I'm sure you didn't. I'm sure you didn't. And if you ever feel like you have circles, you can always put on like fake glasses and I'll cover them up. I know, she always looks perfect. Her hair always looks so good, and her makeup, where I'm like, whatever, this is what you get for today. But, and then what else? I meant to make some, oh, thanks, Dow, shoot. Thank you. I was trying to make these biscuits that had like this cream cheese in it, and then you stick like chives in it with like some spices, and you bake it all together. I didn't have enough time, and we were all so full, so we had like a second round of dinner. It was so good. It was so delicious. Oh my gosh. And we literally only got each other very few items, which was really nice. Oh, you did, Barb? You just got back from Manchester? You know who lives next to Manchester is Melanie Kate. She's another YouTuber, and we're good friends also. You like the cold? Ooh, not me. I'm ready for spring, you guys. I cannot wait till I can start planning, pulling, vines down and everything. Okay, I will. She's a sweet girl, too. And Maria is going to be creating her own channel from London. And she's the one who made me, oh, minus the cold. Yes, yes. She's the one who made me those beautiful little people. I'll bring them over here in a second. And that flying pig. I hate the cold. I mean, it's 60 and I'm still in like a long sleeve t-shirt and a fleece. I don't have the heater on, though. We had some, Stilton, did you like Manchester? It's about an hour away on the train from London. Come stay in next time. Oh, Maria's so welcoming. Oh my gosh. She lives in Chettle, your best friend. Oh, really, Barb? Pam, I love every cheese also. And I had Rototel. You know that it's like a cream cheese with a bunch of spices and it's like whipped. My sister always has like a bunch of decadent appetizers. She's more about the appetizers than the meal. And so I was not feeling good halfway through because just stink feet cheese. Because I'm lactose intolerant, so I was like, oh no, I don't feel good. And so I had to like excuse myself, and I came back and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not going to eat any more cheese. And then Cheetle? Oh, okay, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. That sounds, any cheese is a good cheese for me. I like stinky cheese, soft cheese, hard cheese, regular cheese, you name it. And she had like all these cheeses. And I mean, who can resist? Hey, Jack. I don't know who Jack is, but hello. Cheddar. Oh, it's from the town. Okay. I remember when I was in Italy, I think it was in Venice. We were walking around, my sister and I, and we met a friend, and he said, let's go around to the different, little pubs, and I want you to try these different cheeses. And I'm like, at a pub? He goes, yeah. So a lot of them have, like, on the outskirts of Venice, like these little farms that they bring in their cheeses to the pub. So we had like a taste test of all of these, and I'll show you like what they brought us, because I got one for Christmas. Something bigger than this. My sister gave me this. It's a little bigger, longer, and it had all the different cheeses, and then he brought like a basket of thinly sliced breads and crackers, and he brought out like limoncello and different little drinks. And I'm not much of a drinker, but oh my gosh, it was like all so fabulous together, and he wouldn't let us pay, and we kept going to all these pubs and getting all this cheese, and I finally told my sister, I'm like, I can't keep doing this, like I'm gonna get sick. So we ended up having some fish for dinner, and that was so good. It was so amazing, and my sister's still friends with that one guy that she met, and he's friends with this girl who works in a pub, or she owns a pub, and she's originally from Brooklyn, and so we hit it off, and she married someone from Venice, and that's how they met. It was just an amazing whirlwind story, and we all kind of kept in touch, and then she kept in touch longer than I did, but oh, it was so delicious and so good. And they were all so nice and everything, but yeah, so I love cheese, it just doesn't like me if I eat too much of it. But my sister got me this cute little guy, and it's, hey Jennifer, do they live, because I would not want to leave. I know, sorry, I was just trying to check the messages. My sister got me this one. Ooh, I like goat cheese with like blueberries and cranberries and cinnamon. You know, that's so good. Oh my gosh. I'm trying not to eat. I'm trying to go back to vegan. That's going to be really hard. I got this little one. Isn't that cute? She got it from Goodwill, and so she got me that one. She got me this one from Goodwill, which I love, with the poinsettias. So it's perfect for breads or like an appetizer dish. You know, a bunch of different appetizers or some fish on here. That would be pretty. And it's got the pretty little poinsettias. I probably would not have liked this 10 years ago, but I love it now. I just love it. Okay, so she got me those two, because she knows I like bakeware and all that kind of stuff. She got me, I love this, she got this cute little plaid basket for me, but then she got me, this is brand new. It's a little ramekin. It's pretty, it's a nice size ramekin with the plaid. And she got this at, I think this was from Walgreens. And it was like 80% off of $2 last year. So she got it for 40 cents. And she had one and I had one. I'm like, you sure you don't want to keep the second one for yourself? I was so glad she said no. I love it. I love ramekins. Sometimes when you have leftover batter, when you're making cake or muffins, you can put it in a ramekin, but they're just so useful for spices and blending things sometimes, so I love the plaid. She got me one plaid cotton napkin from Goodwill. Now, I know that sounds silly, but I go on so many picnics, you know, but this could also be like, I gave her, which is funny, it's a nice rectangular one. So I gave her two. Oh, this is a towel. It's actually a towel. Okay, so it's a towel. So that's perfect. But I bought two of the similar material at Goodwill that were 99 cents for two. They were napkins, and I made a pillow for her for their trailer, because they use their trailer and they go up to the mountains all the time. And it was this material, but in a shiny version of polyester. Tartan. That's what it's called. I love it. I love it. I had a beret in it growing up. I loved it. That was in the 80s, so it was popular. So this is a little towel. So maybe she didn't get this from Goodwill. I don't know, because it's still so perfect. I'm not sure. I can't remember, because we were talking about all of our Goodwill finds, and we leave prices on because we're so excited about it. She got this from Goodwill, which is burlap, and you know how much I love burlap with the reindeer. think she said she got it for 80 cents. Can you believe that? 80 cents for, and it's like never been used. Look how big that roll is. So I might use this for my tree next year if I find it. It's Target overstock. They do. Oh, bless them. Oh my gosh. She lives in a really nice area, so that could be. So she lives about 10 minutes from my dad by the lake, and it's kind of a posh area. So that's probably it. I love it. Then she got this for me. It's this cute little ornament. It's like a Pilsner glass. And I think she said she got it for 10 cents or 20 cents. But I'm going to make a DIY out of it for next year. And it's just a little Pilsner glass ornament. We always get each other at least one ornament. Oh, and it's glass. Okay. So I'll do something like that for next year. She got me, I don't think I showed you guys this. This farmhouse sign she meant to give me for my birthday in July, but she got it in the springtime, and it was like a discount because it had a broken piece right here, but you can't tell. And I love it. I love this color, which goes really nice with when I decorate in the spring with my blue ball jars. I love this sea. It's not teal. It's not, what is that color called? I can't remember. Isn't that pretty? So together with all my little farmhouse blue jars, that'll be so pretty. Then she got me, I think she said she got this on sale before they closed. Seafoam green. I guess it is. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. And it's wood. I like it. I know. I love. Hi, Nash. Oh my God. She got me this. It's the United States. It's a cutting board. And it was $9. I think $9 at Big Lots before they closed, but then it was like 80% off or something, so, because hers closed in her area too. So I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to display it. Isn't that pretty? I was like over the moon. I was like, oh my God, I love it. I know, I just love it. Love the jars in the seafoam green. I know. It'll go great with your, Maria, with the coasters you made me. Look it, I have them right here. So, here are your coasters you made me. Look at how perfect that is. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you again for my gorgeous coasters for Christmas. And, I just love this. Thank you. I was starting to think I was going to take down my Christmas decor before New Year's. I normally keep it up through New Year's. But as a YouTuber, you know, we kind of have to get a jump start on it. This was from a store. Oh, I'm sorry. The coasters were from Maria from London. Maria Macheva? Is that how you say your last name, Maria? She's on here. Look how pretty they are. I gotta show you the dolls she made me, too. Oh, I love these. They're French. Oh, dear. You know what? When I was your age, I probably didn't style my house very well. I used a lot of leftovers from my parents, but I don't know. You kind of get into it more as you get older, I think, because I was very active and traveling when I was your age, and I didn't care so much about decorating, but now, you know, when you own your own home, you kind of like settle in and you just love to decorate. And I just love it, you know, and I've decorated for so long. We'll do tutorial on both. Oh, good, Maria, you're so good. You know what? A lot of my decor I make from scratch. I mean, you know, like I didn't spend much on Christmas at all. I made these little Christmas muffins from the dollar store, and I had my whole kitchen done in a bakery style, so it was like perfect. So you don't have to spend a lot, because I don't like to spend a lot. I already have to spend a lot for my home staging business, so I don't want to spend more. But look at this infinity scarf. Isn't that pretty? She got me, and it's like black. It's an ombre, black, gray, light gray. So pretty. So I got that. Where do you store all my decor? Oh, I'm having a... So, are you talking about my personal decor or my home staging decor? Because I have a storage facility for that, my home staging. But then I have some of it, I kind of bring it here because it's stuff I'm going to get rid of and sell because I don't use it anymore in staging. Yes, let me go get her dolls, and if you like them, contact me and I'll put you in touch with Maria. Let me go grab them, hold on. Okay. Oops. So, these are Maria's dolls. They're bell ringers. Oh, you are, Maria? Oh my gosh, look at these little guys. So they're bell ringers. They're on wood planks. Let me show you look at the feet. They're pigeon-toed. Then the little petticoat. And then the underneath petticoat dress part. Look at the detail and what great work. Then the matching, or they have matching flannel. Right? And then look at her little tie. Look at her little face. Oh my god, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And she's got her little bell. Then the boy, he kind of bends a little bit. So Maria, I have something special for you, but I'll tell you later because you've been so ultra sweet to me. Look at his little overalls, you guys. How well made they are. His little hair, his little face. It's made out of like a canvas. And he's got, everything matches on both of them. They are just so cute, that little fake hair. So these two little guys, and then this material matches the banner she made me for my mantle, which I can't take it down right now because everything will fall, but I'll link the video at the end of this one. It shows, it's the same material, the tops, and then it has green burlap, avocado green burlap, and it says Merry and Bright. So beautiful with pom-poms. Then she made this little piggy. Look it! Oh my god. It's got the coloring that she paints on here. Look how gorgeous they are. I just put some greenery on this one for the holidays. Oh my gosh. And then these turn. Look at that face. I don't know how you make these. I mean, look at even the little ears have pink in them. Look at the little blush on them, the little butt. And then she signs them. And I kept the tag on it. Oh my God, I love it. So, and I saw her Santa one. It's amazing. So, Maria, you might have some orders coming up. She is trying to move to Scotland to have her workshop, but I think you could still make them in London. And, oh, I know. Dia, this was my tree topper on my ladder tree. So that was my tree topper on my ladder tree, and then these two little guys were like kind of on my ladder, you know. They were so cute. And then she made me a table runner out of the same material, a burlap, and that. No, it didn't have that on there, but it had lace. It was gorgeous. A ladder tree is literally made out of a ladder. So my tree was a ladder because I couldn't find my tree. So I just got my ladder out. I decorated it with some garlands, some lights, signs, ornaments. And it was so farmhouse and adorable. I actually loved it. And her little guys just made it so perfect. I couldn't believe how her things made my tree. Go to my Pinterest page. Okay, yes, Pinterest, yes. I know. Dia, do you make like crafts also? Because you should do that. I don't do Pinterest. I don't do Pinterest either. I'm kind of new to it, but I'm supposed to be doing Instagram, and I keep forgetting to post pictures. So I'm going to post my Christmas pictures after the fact. Because I'm just not up with it. But I want to say thank you to all the awesome cards I got from you guys. I know, so I have cats and dogs. A real tree would never work again for me. Thank you, Maria. So I'm going to hang, Maria, your table runner, which is gorgeous. I'm going to hang it as my, you know, for up here on my window, back here, because I don't want the cats to ruin it. Oh, you paint also, Dia? Oh, how awesome. I used to use only oil, but I've, in the last decade, probably started to use acrylics, and I like it. So this is from Dal. Thank you, Dal, from Canada. That's a beautiful card, by the way. Oh my gosh, really, Dia? Look how beautiful. Thank you, Dal. I have something special for you also. This was from Maria from London. Oh, look at the little Scotty. Thank you, Maria. And you know what? It fits my table beautifully. It's just that I'm afraid with my cats I don't want them to ruin it. So I'm going to hang it as like a curtain, a valance. That's the word, a valance. This is from Pam, from Creative Homescaping. Look how pretty that card is, too. Thank you. This is from my old tenant, Peggy. So she's not on here today, but this is from another YouTuber, V. Miss V is what she goes by. Not the Miss V that normally comes on here, a different Miss V. So thank you everyone for my lovely cards. I got my majority of my cards from you guys. I love to paint. I just haven't had time. And sometimes I act a little crazy. I'll have to tell you a crazy story of mine when I used to paint religiously. But I don't want you to think I'm crazy, which I am. Sometimes artists creators can be a little crazy and kooky because our brain just works a little differently. But it's funny because I'm also the, I will post on Facebook a photo of Superman painting I did. Oh, wow. You are good then. Sometimes our brain works a little differently, but I also have my business side, so I feel like the right and the left side of the brain are always active. Maybe I'm not the best at either, but I can use both sides. I'm not just creative, I'm also a numbers person, and I did accounting and auditing, so it's weird how we could activate both sides of our brains, but I am very much a creator. Hi, Francis. You haven't painted in 3 years. You kind of sound like me, Dia. And I'll tell you why I stopped for a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Pam. I think you are that way as well. So when I start painting, sometimes I buy really big canvases, or I'll stretch them sometimes and make big, large paintings. And those ones, excuse me, are for people that I know, like my sister or something, or my dad. And I have to finish it. I can't sleep, it seems like, until I finish it. And I will stay up so late until like the wee hours in the morning. And I get up early and I start on it again. And I try to do it when I don't have to work, you know, obviously when I don't work the next day. And I'm painting. And then when I'm done, I'm done. I can't look at it anymore. The paintings I have here, they're all turned, so I can't look at them. They're in a closet because you're so critical of how you are on your own artwork, right? And I started drawing first, and then I went into painting. So my crazy story is when I was really going through a major stretch of painting, and I just didn't stop. I just kept painting, and I did a series, like 2 series in a row. Painting with little breaks in between. And like I said, you're very critical of your own work. So what I did was, and this sounds crazy, I had some neighbors who liked artwork, and I doorbell ditched it to a neighbor, and then also to one of my dad's neighbor, like a long time ago. And I waited till they were home. I knew that they were home, and I waited till the evening when it was dark, and I literally got in my car. I passed their house because they live to the left of me, and they've since moved, so they'll never know about this, but I parked my car beyond their house, and I put the painting on their doorstep, and I doorbell ditched it and ran, got in my car, and then went around the corner and like didn't come back home for a few minutes. So then they invited me to one of their parties. I don't know, it was like a summer party or something. And I went by myself, and I went in and I saw in their dining area, they had my picture, my painting. And I was like shocked. I was really shocked that they kept it, and they hung it up, and it was like the centerpiece of that wall. And I was like, oh my God. I started sweating. I was so giddy. So the homeowner comes over to me, the wife, and she goes, oh, hi, Lauri, you know, can I get you a drink? And I said, sure. So she comes back with the drink, and she goes, oh, I see you're admiring that painting. And I said, yeah, I was just curious about it. It's not signed, you know. And she goes, you know, it's the weirdest thing. We love artwork. It's like this person knew we loved artwork, and they just doorbell ditched it. And I was like, oh my God. I said, who does that? That's crazy. She goes, I know, but it was so awesome. What a great surprise, you know. She goes, we love it. So it's been hanging here ever since. And I thought, oh my God, someone really loved it. So she walked away, and she goes, well, come over here and, you know, and integrate. And I'm like, okay. I left because I was like so happy and thrilled. I went home, and I literally like screamed. I was so elated. And so anyways, that was my crazy story for that one. And then I did another one like that. And then I also did one at my work. I worked at a mall as my second job. And there was this bus coming in, and all the people in the morning come off to work at the mall. And I left one on the top of the trash. And it was another series I did of koi fish, like, freshwater. And, oh, it was so beautiful. I really loved it, that one especially. And this guy who worked at, do you guys remember that store called Virgin Records? They were in the UK also, and then they closed down not that long ago, or quite a few years ago actually. So he worked there, and he's walking up to Macy's and then cutting over, and I had it right on top of the trash can, and he picks it up like this. It's so funny how he did it. He picks it up, and he's like looking at it for like a while, and then he pulls it down, and he's like looking around, and hey Sandra, he's looking around, he's like, and he like walks off with it. I was like, oh, he took it. And I thought, oh my God, that's so amazing. It's so amazing someone took it. I was like, I know. You know, Maria, sometimes, you just don't have faith in your own work. And this was like back in, that particular series that I did was back in like before 2000, I think, or just after 2000. So I was going through a whole nother thing with painting, and I wasn't, very confident about it. So happy, like this guy like walks off with it, They are building spaceships now. Virgin Records? No. No. You're teasing me. Oh, what did you say, Francis? I missed your comment. Hold on. Are you kidding me? What kind of painting do you do? Abstract, realism, impressionistic, or all? I'm not into abstract so much. Oh, Virgin does? Really? Oh my gosh, that is so bizarre. He must have realized, like, let me cut my losses and put it towards, this. Wow, I didn't know that. So I do mainly, I'm really into impressionism, a little bit of realism. Sometimes I'll put a little abstract into realism, just depending. Virgin Atlantic is owned by him too in America. Yes, owner, America, Virgin. Oh wow, I had no idea, no clue. So, so I mainly use, when I paint, I like to use oil, but it takes so long to dry. So those paintings, but what I love about oil is you can make a change to it if you want to do shading or whatever, but then it works against you because then you obsess about your painting and you have so much time until it dries that you can kind of go back and change it and mix it, So anyways, that's what my crazy story about my painting experiences. And one Christmas, I think I stayed up till 3 on Christmas Eve finishing a painting for my sister. She still has it up. I hate it. Like, I can't stand looking at it, and I want her to take it down. In fact, I think she did finally take it down. Gosh, it's been like, I don't know, 15 years. She finally took it down because I didn't see it on Christmas Day. I'm so thankful because you obsess about it and you criticize it. And I don't like to see any of my paintings. And then when I go and I see my dad's paintings at his other house in Nevada, I cringe because I don't want to see them. And I don't know, it's crazy. So that's my crazy story about my painting. I've been painting since, I don't know, probably before high school. And then I won a painting contest for windows paintings for the holidays, and I started window painting from the age of 13 to 21, I think. And that was like a side, oh no, I'm not showing a painting. Nope. No way. That's the whole thing. I won't show anyone. I'm so weird about my paintings, but I won't even sign them. I don't sign them. I put a little symbol on there within the painting, and that's my signature. But I started window painting when I was 13, and I did it through 21. That was like a great side job. I would make great money from it, and there was so much competition at the time. But I did banks and car dealerships, doctor's offices, optometrists, grocery stores, you name it. And then in high school, because I went to, I can't, I'm just too critical of my paintings. I would probably always regret that I showed a painting of mine. I mean, my parents and my family think I'm so odd about it, that you won't look at your paintings, you hate them. I'm like, yes, I can't look at them. Just put them away. And my dad's like, I'm not putting it away. It's just that we obsess over them. We look at them and we look at, oh, I should have changed that. I should have changed that and not put that there or blended it better. I don't know. It's just weird. But I had a really progressive high school that I went to. It was like a private Catholic school, and I had a really great French teacher who taught us drawing and painting in our art class, and she was really talented. We had teachers from all over the world there, and she just taught me some wonderful techniques. I'm so thankful for her, and I think that's really kicked it off for me in painting. And then my parents really supported it, so they bought me like all kinds of paints and brushes and palettes and canvases from that Christmas on and for my birthday. Let's see, what did you guys say? Show us all the other stuff you make. You don't do that with your crafts, you show us. I know. I don't know what it is about my crafts. I think because they're cutesy and they're not like, I don't know. I can't explain it. I mean, my parents think I'm ridiculous about it. My sister thinks I'm ridiculous about it. And I hate it when she pulls out everything to show her friends. I'm like, oh my God, you're making me miserable right now. Can I just leave? Like, I just want to leave at that point. But, they like it. I'm thankful for that. It's just that, I don't know, I think we're just so highly critical of our own work that, it's like, I used to sing in my ex-husband's band only during practice or when they were warming up and testing their equipment before a show, but I wouldn't sing any other time in their band. And it's just a thing. I don't know. I can only paint simple things like snowmen. Yeah, but your snowmen are darn cute. Oil painting is so hard and your crafts are great. Sorry to run out of power. Oh, your tablet ran out of power. Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you. Pam, were you in a choir? Because I was in a choir from like first grade to, I think, my freshman year in high school. And I was in a major choir. And then I realized, like, yeah, I want to see them down. Or you showed me some of them, but I want to see more. My sister used to do not musicals, but a lot of plays. And she was in a movie. She was an actress, and she's since quit. But her son definitely needs to be an actor because he has that personality. I had semi-leads, but I hated singing solos. Oh my gosh, I love the solos. I loved them because I felt like that was your time to shine, and like you're in the choir and no one can really see you because you're all dressed the same. And then, but then of course, like our choir pit was up high, so you couldn't really see who was singing. And I loved it because like I would, if I got chose to do the solos, I was like so thrilled. But I was also glad, like, when it was over, because then I'm like, okay, is anyone looking at me? I don't know. It was just like a weird thing with me. But I loved it. Oh, I love singing. Then when I transferred high schools, I went to like a private or a public school. And I realized like, okay, it's not cool to be in a choir. And I'm like, I'm a new student, maybe I shouldn't. So I dropped out, which was stupid. I would get nervous too. Sorry. That was a phone call. Sorry. I tried putting it on airplane mode so that incoming calls or texts wouldn't interrupt, but and then I couldn't go live. So anyway, so enough about my weirdness. I wanted to talk to you all about what's coming up in the new year, and I'm really excited because I felt like I wasn't really prepared for Christmas or even fall, because I never really decorated big time for fall, or I always did for Christmas, but I hadn't in the last several years. And that was because my mom was sick, really sick towards the end, and then she passed away, and I really didn't feel like decorating. So I did pull out a little bit, you know, here and there, but my majority of my stuff is like so far deep. In fact, when I rearrange my garage, I just keep it packed deep in there because I just don't feel like decorating. So this year was very different for me, and then I couldn't find my stuff, and so I had to make do with everything that I just had, like the ladder tray or the ladder tree, and just making DIYs and decorating and what I bought last year and this year. And it worked out. But going forward, like, I love Valentine's Day, and I have a little bit of old stuff from, you know, when I was a kid and my parents gave me, but I bought more stuff and made more things last year because I'd already started my channel. So I've been on YouTube for just, you know, for a year now. So I feel like I'm better prepared for Valentine's Day decorating, St. Patty's Day, Easter. Now, I left Easter to my mom because she loved Easter, and it was such a religious holiday for us at the time. But this year I went, or last year I went, well, this year I went crazy, and I bought a ton of bunnies, and I'm prepared. I'm prepared for Easter. It's like, bring it on, you know. I love spring. It's the favorite time of my year, and so I think I did pretty good with everything that I had for Christmas, but it just took me a while to kind of gather it up. Oh, thank you. What did you say, Maria? Our anniversary is Valentine's Day. That's right, I forgot. You and Steven. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll have to send you guys something for your anniversary, but thank you, Dal. So I thought, you know, I'm going to start taking down my Christmas stuff here pretty soon. I don't even know if I'm going to wait till Christmas or New Year's Eve. I want to enjoy it on New Year's Eve, and then Christmas or New Year's Day, I think I'll tear it down and pack it away. But I'm prepared for Valentine's Day, and I have all my DIYs almost completely planned out. So I feel more prepped for this season. And I'm also, before I do the Valentine's things, I'm going to be doing my staging business tutorials because I haven't done a video on that forever. And I'm way behind. And so people keep leaving me questions and I haven't answered them. And I keep saying I'll answer them in the video. Well, I haven't done the video. So I need to do like a 2 and a 3. Sometimes I think not having stuff handy forces us to be more creative. I totally agree. Yeah. And that's another thing I want to say is I don't want to be that consumer that just overspends, and I want to be able to use what I have and then make it into something. So, you know, and I think I did pretty good because I stopped spending really, I would say I stopped late summer and I was better, because it's like when you start to become like a YouTuber, you just get onto the spending roll, and I just caught myself. I'm like, that's it. And then I got better and better each month. And then December, I think I was excellent. And even with like Christmas gifts and everything. So especially if you have a decor channel, you know, it's hard because it's like everyone's going out and bringing home these things that they see at Target. And hey, Sandy, my dad loved his money clip. He thought it was gorgeous. Thank you. Sandy has a channel too. She makes beautiful jewelry. And so I think I've been doing really good in not spending because I'm trying to save. And I don't work from November and December, and then I start back up work in January. So I'm already like, you know, I have to be careful. And then I had to take my dad's cat twice to the vet, which was like $150 each visit. And then, which I have been working on that website for the cat, by the way, Sandy and Francis and everyone who's been so nice to ask about my kitty. So I'm still working on it. Honestly, I'm just pooped because the holidays kicked my butt. My dad being sick kicked my butt. And then, you know, before that was a surgery and, you know, having to be there all the time kicked my butt. But I feel like now I'm catching up. And so that's what I'm going to be working on is, like everyone says at the beginning of the year, right? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to even say I'm going to try to lose weight because it's just an ongoing thing for me lately. But I think I ate pretty good, pretty decent through the holidays. Although Christmas Day like really was an overload for me. Obviously I didn't feel good on Christmas Day because I ate so many rich foods, but kept it simple on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day I overdid it. Kept it simple the next day, and then today. So I'm happy about that. But it's like such a beautiful day today, so I'm probably after this going to go for a quick little walk, a brisk walk, while my dad is resting. And I'll probably take the puppy, and I'll be good to go. And I just feel like I have to get in a walk every day, you know, get that going. So the other thing I'm going to be doing is not only my staging videos on how to start your business, how to manage it, where you should buy, what things you should and shouldn't do. Right. I agree, Pam, totally. So I don't eat horribly, but then I do. So I eat like non-processed food for the most part, but then sometimes I'll go to Taco Bell or Del Taco, or I get pizza with my tenants, you know. So, and then I have to admit, this whole last month I've been sedentary, but I'm running around like doing, you know, things for my dad. It's just that I'm sedentary. I'm not exercising per se. So I told myself after this, I know I'm trying not to, but it's so hard because, you know, it's so fun being bad. It's so fun being naughty with food and everything, but then it catches up to you and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta get back on track. And so I told my dad, I said, okay, that's it. Once all this junk is gone, we have got to get back on track and like eat, you know, like our normal foods and feel good again. So he went for a walk, actually. It was one day, it was before he got sick, and I came back and I'm like, where were you? And he's like, I went for a walk around the block. I went twice. And I thought, good for you, Dad. That's awesome. Jeez, Dia, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm kidding. No, I'll give you my weight. How's that? But you know, I don't even want to say for the new year, oh, I'm gonna lose weight. No, it's always gonna be like something that you watch after, and you eat healthy and you exercise and you know such. But what I want to do for the new year is I have something in the works that I can't really quite talk about just yet. The other thing is I'm going to be doing more of my staging videos and including, my decor videos and some jewelry in there also. But I have to catch up on those staging videos. I feel so bad. So I'll be catching up on those. I'll probably do 2 in 1 week and then 1 in 2 weeks after that, and then so on and so forth. Just answering everyone's questions. Whoever wants to get started in their own business can start their own staging business, and I'm going to give them all the tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. The next thing I'll be doing are all my DIYs for, thank you, Maria, for Valentine's Day. I'll be doing one New Year's Eve party video, like what to maybe make, or how to entertain, if you're going to someone's house, what to bring, or ideas like that. I'll be doing one of those, and that'll probably be the next video. And then it'll be the staging videos, and I'm trying to stay out of the stores. Oh, you did, Pam? How funny. So I can't show you the houses that I staged because I actually got sued. And it's still ongoing, and it's ridiculous. But here in California, because my contract didn't say that I was going to be sharing the videos or a video or a like pictures, they were mad and said that like I put them in jeopardy of like their safety because they saw all the doors where they led to, and for the new owners. And so the new owner found out, and they were about to sue me. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are people in California that hungry for money? And so I kind of, between my lawyer and I, smoothed that one out. But the original owner, I'm like, you don't even live there anymore. So from this point on, my lawyer says, do not show any videos, do not show pictures. If you want to go forward and put, change, so we changed my contracts, and to show, or to be able to say, if at some point I decide to show pictures, I can show them from this date to this date. So we put a time frame on it. So that's why I don't post anything like that on YouTube. But I can put it in my portfolio. And so for pictures, I put an end date, and it's like infinity, but I'm only showing my prospective clients. So it's been ridiculous. It's been a nightmare, and that's why I personally do not show videos on me actually at the house staging. For one, it's like go time, and I don't have time to like stop, explain, tape it, and all of that. But because I try to get a house done, if it's like a smaller house, I try to get it done within a few hours. If it's a larger house, sometimes it takes me 2 days. And if it's a model home, it'll take me 3 to 4 days per house. So that's why I don't show my stuff anymore. I just don't want to take the chance. And some people on YouTube that are able to, whether or not they run into that problem, I don't know, but they're in different states, so. Are you, oh really? Even with a tattoo? Are you kidding me? Isn't that like advertising for them? That's ridiculous. Anyways, so I'm just going to be giving my tips on staging, how I got started, and what to do, what not to do, if it's your own home and you're just staging it for your own self, or if it's like you want to sell your home, what you can do, and what I did to start my business on a shoestring, really. And so all of those videos will be coming up. So my DIYs for Valentine's Day will be coming up, I would say, at the same time as those videos. And I'm excited because I love Valentine's Day. I know. So, okay. Part of that whole thing with the homeowners suing me was also including the real estate agent, stating that, you know, basically I stole their thunder, and then you also put them in jeopardy, and that's what that whole thing started. So, because I'm not with like a business other than my own LLC, I'm just by myself, my home business, which is, it's also a corporated business, but I'm not a major business. Like, I think it's called Backdoor. It's like a staging business where you can post the videos online. So, I mean, you really open yourself up for people to just find anything to sue you over. And you have to be so careful. So I have fine-tuned my contract since then, and I haven't had any trouble, but I'm not going to take any chances either and show the videos or the pictures to YouTube. I'm just going to show it to my, you know, clients. But honestly, I really have just word of mouth. I don't even advertise. I don't have a website anymore. I just have business cards, and that's it. It's word of mouth. And it's the same people that hire me, and it's a new person here and there that it's a word of mouth thing, and then that branches off, and it just like, it's like this culmination of people in a group, and it keeps branching off. But I've turned down quite a bit also, like big houses that I know I won't be able to do it if I'm low on inventory or something. So it's been really, it's a journey, and I've been doing it for so many years. I'm tired. I'm tired. So I try to pick and choose now the houses that I want to do, that I know that I can complete with ease and not worry about it. So I'll be talking about that in those videos. But so Pam, thank you for finding me, because I think that was in January when I made that video, or close to February last year, or this year. And then what else? Some people ask me to do some cooking videos, but I don't do well on those unless maybe I do it during a live. I thought I could do some baking videos live before the holidays, but you know, the holidays, they creep up so fast, and I thought, there's no way. There's no way I can get all of this done. There's no way. And my dad got sick. I was like, forget it. So, but I do have an auction coming up January 5th with Mothership Products, MSP Auctions. That will be coming up, and I'll have a little bit of everything. Like a mixed bag of jewelry, collectibles, some gemstones. I do want to mix it up because I don't want someone to get bored of just one thing. Then I'll have some videos coming up before that. And yeah, I'm excited. I'll probably do another budget planning video. I did it last year, and some people were so shocked on what I spend in a month on certain things. And I think it's funny, but it's just my life. Like, I'm really rigid with my expenses. But then can you hear my dog snore? For my animals, I keep it trim, but because I have expenses for them, that's the old dog. Well, I think what happened was, I don't remember if they typed in Creative Lauri, and then it pulled up, you know, all my videos. But it wasn't even in regards to a video specifically to their house. It was pictures that I had shown, and then I had done a video to show to my clients. And so anything that I had of a house, I didn't post at that time because this has been ongoing. So they know I have a YouTube channel, but I'm sure they check it every now and then. Oh, you're just missing my dog snoring, that's all. But no, so it was mainly like I had, you know, shown clients, and it was people that they knew, and the real estate agent knew the other real estate agent, and it was a conflict of interest for them because they wanted to put it onto the web, and I had already shown a bunch of clients the video. It was a gorgeous house, and they said that I had, created a safety um, issue for them and for the new client, the new person, or I'm sorry, the new homeowner. It was a nightmare. It was so ridiculous. I really thought that I was just going to get thrown out, but they keep pushing hard. I don't know what their agenda is. Like, I don't know if they have some deal going on with, like, the real estate agent. I'm not really entirely sure, but I don't give up. Like, I keep, I have to go to the courthouse and file this, or I'll file that. Then I have to be heard. I have to go back to it's just been ridiculous. And it's just been a nightmare. So it almost wants to make me get out of staging, but I'm not, because staging makes good money, and I'm not going to let them ruin it for me. I don't understand their agenda. They have money. I don't know why they want more money from me. It's ridiculous that they think their safety was, it's an issue at hand. I just don't understand it. And that's all I can really say about it. I can't show you any pictures of it or anything, even though I'm already in trouble for it. I had to, not show those particular pictures. Ridiculous. So, but anyways, I'll be doing more of my staging videos so that you guys can see, sometimes I go to these stores, sometimes I go get things at Goodwill, sometimes, I have to rush into Goodwill and hope I can find something. Oh, no, I don't think I showed their address, but I did talk about the community that they were in. It's a nice community in the area, and so that was a part of it. It's just been a nightmare. A nightmare. I cannot believe it's still ongoing. It's ridiculous. And they keep dragging it out. So I kind of feel like we're at the end of it, hopefully. I just don't even want to deal with it anymore. So I have really altered the way I do business because of this. But sometimes these things that happen are good so that you can protect yourself in the future. Like, you know that I can no longer do this. I'm not going to let anyone else do this to me ever again. So you protect yourself and you alter everything so ironclad that they can't get you for anything. So I feel like I'm better protected now than I've ever been. And, California is so different, you guys. I mean, everyone wants to sue everyone, it seems like. I just don't understand their motives because, like I said, they have money, and it wasn't like they lived there for very long after they had it staged. They were living there, so that was their whole plight, It gets me all riled up just talking about it, but anyways, so I have, like I said, more of those videos, DIYs. I cannot wait for spring. I just want to get out there and start pruning and planting. Quite honestly, I don't get it either. I'm still dumbfounded by it all. But I have two lawyers that I consult, and then the one is the one that I'm working with, and he's been really good, actually. It's just a shame that people want to. How else are you going to advertise your business? You have to be able to advertise what your capability is. So it's like, I almost feel like they have a friend in staging business or something, and they're trying to kill my business over it, thinking I was going to give up. I don't know. I have no idea. But it's just weird how they just keep hounding, the issue, and it keeps getting drug out. I think you're very thoughtful when you purchase items, when you always have versatility in mind. Oh, thank you, Maria. I try to. So all my gifts that I gave my little nephew, you know, he got it. Like, he got it. He totally understood everything, and he's like, oh, I could do it for this, and I could do it for that. And I use that same concept for, you know, when I buy for houses too. Well, you know, I had a business on my own, and then I went into business with some friends, coworkers. They are evil and petty sometimes. And these ladies I all worked from my previous career, which was I was a project manager in construction for a national company. So I knew them all, felt very comfortable, but really I came to the table with all the clients. They were coming into like my business, but we basically called it something else, and you know, kind of went from there. And then oh, how funny, Maria, you too. um, and there was one bad seed in the group of ladies, and she was embezzling money from our company. And so I used to have an auditing and accounting background. And I said, you know, we're not doing as good. Hi, Diane. Um, don't talk about the YouTube community. Okay. No, I'm talking about my own self. So I went into this business, and oh my God, we were so lucrative. We were doing so good. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Dal. I do too, actually. Those are beautiful colors. So we were doing really good, and then I started questioning like the money we were, you know, making, and I said, we're not bringing home enough. Why aren't we? I mean, we were doing so good, and so I offered to look into the books and to audit and everything, and this one gal had said, no, 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 you know, long story short, uh, she had been embezzling money out of our company, and the company she had quit and went in with us, she quit for a reason. She had been embezzling thousands of dollars, over $100,000 from that business. I don't even remember how much from that business, because she had been doing it over several years. And I can't remember what the breakdown was, but I could not believe it. And then I was just like, I had a feeling something was going on. So she actually had to go to, she was indicted and everything, and she did have to go to federal prison. Not over our business. They got her for the corporation I used to work for. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And how do you do that? I don't know. I mean, she cooked the books, you know, and so it looked like we weren't making as much as we really were. So, and it made sense because her husband, and I don't know what people do for what reasons, you know, but she always looked like she was taking care of the books. And she had done that in the previous job. She was like the CEO's like secretary who took care of things like that. So, and I was the one who brought staging to the business, so I was busy, you know, making them understand, you know, the principles of it. So we were doing really good. We were doing big houses, and so that is a whole nother separate scenario. I think we have all decided that we're just going to drop it and take it as a loss because she's still in prison, actually. And the funny story to this, no, it's not funny. She was so nice. She was so nice. She was an older lady, and she was so incredibly nice. I just didn't think she had it in her until you started questioning her. Okay, the other thing was I had dated this guy. This is funny. If you guys can look it up, he was the guy who had embezzled millions of dollars from this one company. I think it was, what was it called? I don't remember his name. Kevin Coe. That was his name. That's right, Kevin Coe. And he worked for like a big industrial business, but he was like in the accounting. He was an accounting executive, and he had spent like $500,000 on this video game, and it was like all over the news, right? And we had dated, and I really liked him, and I thought to myself, he just went through a divorce. I just went through a divorce. And I thought, how is he able to have all of this even after a divorce? I mean, we were like the same age. I think he was like maybe 2 years older than me. And I thought, it just doesn't make sense, you know? Like, how is he able to afford all of this? And anyways, so we ended up not working out, thankfully. And I realized, like, I found out years later that he had embezzled millions of dollars from... Oh my God, Pam, that's awful. Millions of dollars from this company. What was it called? It was like industrial equipment. And I couldn't believe it. And he actually is in prison now. I mean, he's just like this pretty boy. And I just, you know, I had questioned myself. I'm like, he just has so much. And after a messy divorce, and he bought his wife, before they got a divorce, a dance studio. And I thought, how in the world? So I think before he went to that company, oh shoot, it's on the tip of my tongue. He had embezzled from the company before also. Millions. So he was like, I'm like, what are the odds of knowing two people like that, right? And so then the two nuns, that breaks my heart that they steal it from the church. And you know what I also found? That I grew up Catholic in a Catholic private school. The Monsignor, who I hated, he was such a jerk and so mean to us kids. He has been charged, or wait a minute, how does that work? Accused of molesting some of the altar boys. And he's passed away since then, but I always wondered about him. And I think one of my school friends has been affected by that, and he's one of the people. But then there was like another priest, but he was a Monsignor who's like the top dog of that whole church. I know, and you trust these people, you know? I always hated him though. I know. So I just thought, my God, this world can be so corrupt. And anyway, so I just thought... I couldn't believe this guy. I thought to myself, we didn't work out, and I thought to myself, thank God we didn't work out, because if I had found out, I would totally have turned him in. And who knows what he could have or would have done to me, you know, who knows. I can't remember how they found out. It's been a couple years now, but he was sent to prison, I think it was last year. Finally, he was sentenced. So he was in jail, or I think in jail before he had his sentencing. But he had plastic surgery for him and his new girlfriend. He had all these crazy cars and all these trips that they would go on. And it's like, okay, Holt. That's the name of the company. I think it's called Holt. H-O-L-T. Hey, Sandy. I know. And you know, to think like, because where I went to school, it was a nice sized town, but he was, the Monsignor was like really prominent, you know, in the community. And so it makes sense though. It makes sense how they take advantage of these children who may have troubled homes, and I just can't believe it. They do cover for one another, and I hate that. You know, what happens is they get found out, and then they take that priest and then ship them to a different society, and nothing is said about it. It's awful. So, anyways, so in a way, I guess that was my 5 minutes of fame, having dated an embezzler in his early days. That's terrible. I don't want to admit to that, actually. But anyway, so it's just amazing what people will do, honestly. They do. They've used their position and they prey on these poor innocent, like, crippled children, mentally crippled children, like they're going through something. Like my friend had just lost his father, then the mother within 6 months married someone else, and then the stepfather was very abusive to him. So he kind of went on with the Monsignor and getting counseling with the Monsignor, and I think that's when it all happened. Terrible. Anyways, but now that we've talked about that awful news, so that's what's coming up for the new year. On my end, I'll be doing, I think Pam, oh, that's right, I was just going to say Pam, Pam and I are going to be doing a little project together. Davida and I will be doing a project together, and hopefully I will learn the Google Hangouts thing. I need to do a private on-air or live video through Google Hangouts and try it out that way, because I have the auction coming up, but I want to be able to get on with a couple of people and just chit-chat or do a DIY together. I gotta show you what else my sister got me. This candle is so awesome. She got me this really nice candle from Old Navy. It smells amazing. I love when they come in a tin, but it's cranberry apple cider. So good. So she got me that also. And this basket, I've taken kind of everything out of it, but it had a bunch of food in it. This amperstamp. Look at the basket. I think it's my favorite. It's burlap with the plaid around, which I love. I think I'm going to use it all year long. And she got this cute little ornament like from last year clearance. And then a Dollar Tree towel, which I'm going to be using in DIY coming up shortly. My dad got me, because I had one and then I ruined it. I was so mad at myself. He got me this glass kettle. So, Maria, I know you probably have one. And I have missed it. I haven't had one now for almost 2 years. And it's awesome because I can heat my water, because here gas is super expensive, so when I do it on the stove it takes forever and it costs a lot. So it's this nice big kettle, and so when I'm gonna like boil something or make rice, I put my water and get it boiling in here first, electrical wise, then pour it into when I'm making veggies. I know, aren't they awesome? I just love it. I'm so excited I have another one. So I have this one. What happened was I kept the base near the stove, and I was cooking like a stir fry, and somehow or another, or maybe I had it on one of the back burners, and it melted. It melted it. I was like, oh no, because I really love it. Oh, this has a longer cord that you can undo. Okay, that's awesome. So excited I got another one. So thank you, Dad. And he got my sister one, but he got her copper one. And they're awesome. And my sister got me a gas card, which I already used. And that was it. I mean, that was plenty, too much stuff. Handy and quick, just need to send you one more tea. Oh, you don't have to. God, that coconut one though, I wonder if I can order that online. Maria, so good. Look, we all need a cute fireman. Fire marshal in the kitchen. Oh my God. You know what's funny is my sister lives in a nice area, but across the street they have a gorgeous architectural building that's a firehouse. And they have all these like firemen there. And she goes, it's so funny because like all the rich women in the area, they're like stay-at-home moms, and they'll like walk really slow, you know, go for their walks in front of that firehouse. And my sister's like, oh my God, it's so pathetic because they're all just into these firemen, you know. And I'm like, how sad, because these firemen are married, first of all. Oh, that smells amazing. So last year, you guys, okay, when I finally do go to the store, because I really don't want to go shopping, but I want to get some things for after Christmas. I cannot believe how this candle has lasted me. I've burnt this probably over 20 hours, 25 hours, and it's only gone down that much. It's the Happy Holidays from Target, and it was originally $10, and I got it for 99 cents. So I waited like well after Christmas. I mean, it was like 2 to 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks at least. They marked down like all their awesome candles, and I got a bunch of them that were $10, $15 for 99 cents. This is frosted spruce. It smells so good, but there's other ones that I got that are beautiful, like containers with the wood top for 99 cents, and the throw on them is amazing. So I will be buying those. And I don't know how I got off of my video, but now I'm watching a how to groom my dog video. That's funny. I guess I hit a button. Bath and Body Works is now having 75% off. Wow. There is one I like from Bath and Body Works is, I know, isn't that crazy? I didn't really wait that much longer after Christmas. I think it was 2 weeks. And this is like an ugly candle. It did have a metal lid. But I got some in like the tins that were 49 cents. Let me show you this other one that's beautiful. Hold on. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You lazy? Looks like you've been all lazy. Oh, I don't know where I put it. Hey, good looking. Hey, good looking, baby dolls. Where did you guys hide my candles? Where? I can't even find them. What's going on? Come here. Okay. It's like these kind with the nice wood top. And this one smells really good. I kept it because it was a dark gray. And it's the Midnight Forest. This was originally, I think, like $14.99 or $12.99. I think. No, maybe it was $9.99. 99 cents. And the ones that were this size were 49 cents. Hey, Donna. So it's $10 and $40 off. Ooh. The only one I like from Bath and Body Works that I absolutely love is the Vanilla Bean. Oh, I love that. And the pomegranate one, Midnight Pomegranate or something. I specifically stay out of there because I know I'll spend too much. Oh, you did? Oh, I think I saw it, Pam. I need to watch that one. You have Lowe's on there too, and Bath and Body Works. I'm going to have to see that. Oh, this smells so amazing. So I got another one that's like frosted spruce in here last year. So I'll be buying a bunch of these again because I gave them out as gifts for like Mother's Day and this Christmas and even late Christmas gifts for people I hadn't seen. And I told them, you know, I got this for 99 cents. Like I tell everyone the prices because I'm like, oh my God, can you believe what a great deal I got? So I don't care, you know. I'm out there in the trenches getting good deals, so. Ah, that smells so good too. Anyways, I will be buying Target candles, some picks if there's any left. Oh, you're good, Pam. You don't overspend. Dal, what did you say, Dal? Gotta go. I'm going to make peanut butter cookies. Good night. Oh, good night, Dal. Bye. Thank you for my beautiful card. You know what? Those Reese's peanut butter cups that I made turned out really good. Like everyone ended up like loving them. I'll show you what I put them in. They were such a big hit. I couldn't believe it. Let's see. So I got these from the 99-cent store. They're just like cupcake baking cups, but they're smaller, and they have the scalloped edges. And so it was like the perfect size to make the Reese's peanut butter cups in. I'd like to make them smaller next year, but I'll show you one. Because they were really big, you had to cut them in half. So you just melt the chocolate, put it at the bottom, you soften your peanut butter, put that in the middle, refrigerate it, and then put your melted chocolate on top. And then you can tear the paper away from it, and it was really, really good. Bye, Dally. Email me. So I'm not going to overdo it. I just want to get some candles and what else? Just maybe some cute little unique ornaments. Maybe one thing of wrapping paper. Maybe some ribbon, and that's it. Like I still have one big roll of wrapping paper from the 99-cent store that I got like 3 years ago. It was a quarter, and I love it. I haven't used it yet because I don't want to use it yet. I watched Evita's candy video, and I think I'm going to make some low carb, oh shoot, what did that say? Low carb candy tomorrow. Are you talking about the one where she made those mustaches? Or the, those were so cute. She made these chocolate mustaches, and then she put cranberries and something else in it. Okay, yeah. And orange something. Orange zest? I don't remember. But they were so cute. I thought, oh my gosh. Now I kind of wish I hadn't used my candy mold that I got from the 99-cent store, because I put plaster of Paris in them to make my little gingerbread men. I should have bought two. So maybe if they have them still on sale, like 50% off, I'll get another one. Because these were really easy to pop out, the silicone ones. Hey, Kathy. Pistachio and cranberry, that's what they were. That looks so delicious. They look so good. Oh, thank you, Dia. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. You have cocoa butter and we'll use my monk. Oh, okay. Monk fruit and cocoa butter. Ooh, that's going to be good. Kathy, how are you? How was your Christmas? I got you Easter egg candy mold. You did? Oh my gosh, don't you dare get me anything else until I get you your gift. You just got back from walking your nugget. My little nugget, one of them is here, the other one's over there, and the other one's over there. Thank you, Dia. Let me grab my little nugget. She's kind of wandering. Come here, baby doll. Don't go over there. My baby, my baby, my baby. My good-looking baby. She's kind of wandering, and I don't want her to wander, but this is my little nugget. Say hello, baby. Look. Say hello. Look over here. Can you look over here? Baby doll. You're just cold, huh? So she likes to be in my sweatshirt. Ooh. I know, my little nugget. There we go, baby doll. So I'm not going to really, looks like a lopsided top, huh? I'm not going to go overboard with after Christmas spending, but I would, you know, my little baby girl. I would like some more candles. They're kind of nice to add to a basket gift. And if I find, like, you know, a basket like this, then I'll get that. One wrapping paper roll. And maybe one that's like versatile for, you know, throughout the season, like red for Valentine's or for birthday or something. Then I'll get that too. You can't be up here also, buddy. Come on. Well, come on. He's crying because he wants to be up here now too. Oh, look at. And she does not like him. Watch, she'll like growl at him. You okay, baby? You're cold? You're shaking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, that's it. That's all I'm going to buy. But I've stayed out of the stores because I feel like, I know, my baby dolls, my babies. I feel like I spent so much after Halloween buying all those little trucks and, galvanized metal stuff. So I have to be careful. But, yeah, that's it. And so I want to do a DIY on what to give as like a homemade gift for Valentine's Day, because I feel like it's just more special, just like Christmas. When you get a gift from your neighbor and it's all homemade, it's just better. It's just so much better, because you could easily buy a box of chocolates, but it's so much better when they make you homemade fudge and candy or popcorn or something, I know, look at him. Oh my God, he's so attached. He has major they all do. They all have major separation anxiety, but he's probably the worst I've ever had. And, oh baby, oh, I'm good looking. And I can't walk out of the room. When I go to work, if I can bring him, I'll bring him. I have to. And, he's so jealous of everybody, any animal. If I talk about a cat, this one cat that we call Gary, it's like a neighborhood cat. Watch what he does. Gary! Gary! Where's Gary? Gary! Gary! Isn't that so silly? So I like to tease him. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Anyways, but, and I'm also going to be volunteering a little more throughout the year, because I didn't get a lot of volunteering done this past year, other than like the animals, so I'll be doing that. Baking rosemary and lavender shortbread tomorrow with your mom. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, Maria. Oh, come here, you little stinker. Come on. Nope, not on this side. She doesn't want you near her. Gary, my husband's name. Oh my God, that's your husband's name? How funny. So I call him Gary, Gare Bear, Garinator, Gary, Gare Bear, Gare Bear. Where are you, Gare Bear? Gary. Anyway, but so I'm gonna be making. Oh, you have rosemary. I have rosemary in my yard. I know, Gary. Gare. I don't know why I like to tease him. I know, Gary. Where's Gary? Gary. Gare Bear. He always looks out that window. I have rosemary, creeping basil, lemons, something else in my backyard. Oh, oregano, like a low-growing oregano. But I don't use that one or the basil because they're around my fountain. And I just use the rosemary. And I haven't lately, though, because I don't really care for rosemary too much unless it's in a muffin bun. Then it's good. And I use my lemons all the time. But Pam, I did use your recipe for the lemon icing. Delicious. Can't keep too many herbs. Yeah, the bunnies eat them. Oh my gosh, how sweet. Oh my gosh. We get a lot of bunnies, but they don't come into our yard. More of the skunks and the raccoons and possums do. Huh, buddy? Baby dolls. So, that is it, you guys. I think I've taken up enough of your time, but I wanted just to touch base with you all and see, what's going on with you guys and how your holidays went and what you had. And we had so much food, gosh. And I want to hear what you got. I know. Oh my gosh, look at these little, and the other one's circling me like, pick me up. I can't. Um, and I'm excited to make the next video. I just haven't done it. And I can hear my dad is up over there, so I'm going to be making dinner, some leftovers. And that's it. We're going to just stay home. I think I'll be taking him back to his house tonight. And then I'll be feeding my feral cats. And that's it. So thank you everyone for tuning in and seeing what's going on. And I look forward to all your guys' videos who are YouTubers and seeing what you're putting out for the new year. And because there's nothing really out there yet. It's like people haven't been shopping or anything. They're just like recouping from the holidays. So guys, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful upcoming new year. God bless you all and your families, and I hope you have a wonderful, safe New Year's Eve, and with your loved ones. Thank you, Diane. I have to email you too. I was going to email you. Want to hear all about your Christmas? I will definitely enter in your giveaway, Barb. So have a very safe New Year's, you guys. And I think about you all the time. That's why I wanted to get on live and just touch base. So good to hear from you all. And Maria, I'm so sorry. I'm probably up so late, keeping you up late. What time is it there? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it 1 in the morning there, Maria? 1:30? Something like that? So, Happy New Year, Jennifer. I will see you all soon in my next video, and you'll probably see them too or hear them. And be safe out there, you guys. Good night. 1 a.m. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful holiday. Take care. Keep in touch. Love you guys. Bye. I can't turn this off without her slipping. Okay, buddy, you gotta get down. You're easier to jump. Oh, bye, you guys. Look at her. Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. Oh, my baby girl. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Sandy.